Pastor Jerry, you said you will say I flew in to share my testimony. And indeed, I flew in to share my testimony. Streams of joy, my name is Inonga Imbula, all the way from Lusaka, Zambia. I bring you greetings. I am here to glorify the God that sees me. Indeed, God actually sees me. I've got multiple testimonies, so I'll try to be quick about it. So the first testimony is concerning my son, Kasongo. Before the age of 1, he was able to pronounce like other people's names in the house. But all of the sudden, he just started going like, You talk to him, You say this, He never ever uttered another word. So while on NSPPD, Pastor Jerry released a word to say, there's a child, he was speaking before, but he stopped. And this is 3 before turning 4. I keyed into that word. And I also heard a lady share her testimony about speech delay reversal. I keyed into that word. So one day as I was driving with my son, I was playing Pastor Jerry's song then, which was Miracles, No the Tire Jesus. So it's the first time I was playing it with my son in the car. And I just heard, No the Tire Jesus. So to bless a person, No the Tire Jesus. So I looked and I was like, what? I said, because I was him, I was like, when I go home, these people will not believe me. So I left it, I went home. All of a sudden, my boy began to talk. The following Sunday, while going to church, I was with my household and I played the song. And he was there. Che! No, the tire Jesus. So what God cannot do does not exist. My son is speaking. Even yesterday, I was talking to him to the glory of the Father. The God that sees me, the God of Pastor Jerry Eze. He is talking. My second testimony is of my brother, my young brother. So he was diagnosed with a stone under his throat, and he was scheduled for surgery. And I said, no, I can't do this. You will not go for surgery. You will not go. We are on the altar of fire. And a word keeps coming. That stone, it will fall off. That stone, it will fall off. And so on the 30th of August, Pastor Jerry said our theme for NSPPD would be no negative carryover. And I keyed into that because I was telling myself to say, Inonge, this thing that you've stopped your brother from going to the hospital for surgery in the name of prayers, how far now? How far? So just in the morning before the prayers actually started, my brother came screaming to me. And I was like, what's going on? He showed me the stone. It has fallen off. No surgery whatsoever. What God cannot do does not exist at all. And my third testimony, to the glory of my Father, the one that has gifted me with the gift of speaking, is over my career. I am a speaker, trainer, and coach with the John Maxwell team in the USA. So I discovered my gift in 2019. But then I was prepping myself and holding myself. And then I traveled for NSPPD Houston last year. I was there, and just after that, I met a lady from New York, but she's Jamaican. I told her, as I go back, I'm going to make it big. And then in December, a word came on the altar of fire where Pastor Jerry actually said that God is done preparing you. I keyed into that word. I said, that is my word. And then afterwards, another word came on the altar of fire. And Pastor Jerry said that even if you are new, congratulations is heading your way. You will be congratulated. I keyed into that word. And I began to host the Global Empowerment Summit. That was the first summit I was hosting. Lo and behold, it was beautiful. It was aired on television. Other people have been having summits and all that, but it's never aired on television. My own, it was aired on television. And from then, global visibility. Pastor Jerry would always say, global visibility, global visibility. Lo and behold, I traveled to America early last month. I was speaking at 2 conferences. And then from there, I was in Rwanda. I was speaking at another conference. And while I was in Rwanda, immediately I was done. The CEO of Skywise Enterprise actually reached out to me and said, I want you to come and speak at Meet the CEOs. And I said, on one condition, that you give me a driver to take me to Streams of Joy on Sunday. And he said, done. I was like, okay, what God cannot do does not exist. So I actually flew in to speak at that summit, which was yesterday. And today I am here to thank the God that sees me, the God that sees me, Elroy. And just before I head out, Pastor Jerry Eze, I would love to officially invite you to Lusaka, Zambia. You know, last Sunday, as I was going to church, we were driving and we were listening to the second service. As we were passing the gate, the security man that shows you where to park, he was blasting Streams of Joy. And I said, is that Pastor Jerry Eze? He said, yes. And before I left for here on Thursday, I went to the bureau. And when I entered the bureau, they were on NSPPD. They were blasting it. They were blasting it, Pastor Jerry. I actually had to get them to make a video where we say, what God cannot do does not exist. And they were blasting it. So, Pastor Jerry, I would love to officially invite you to Lusaka, Zambia. And I'm here to return all the glory to God for his goodness and his mercy. What God cannot do does not exist.